This is the plaintiff, Roy Williams. He says he was hired to drive a truck for the defendant, and that guy's stiffing him on his pay. He's tired of getting the runaround with this unscrupulous businessman. He's not going to try to take the law into his own hands, and instead he's suing him here and now in this court for the $2,000 he's owed. This is the defendant, Harry Wazer. He says he's been in business for 28 years and he's seen it all. But this guy, the plaintiff, takes the cake. The first delivery, he damaged the goods, and on the second job, he disappeared on the road for 3 days and couldn't be reached. The guy costs him all sorts of lost money due to his antics, and he doesn't owe him a penny. He's accused of trucking around with a driver. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $400 for the money he gave the plaintiff to buy 2 cell phones.
All parties, please raise your right hand.
Thank you, Douglas. Roy Williams, you are suing Harry Wazer and AGW Logistics, LLC. You're the owner? It's a trucking company?
Yes.
Okay. For $2,000 in unpaid wages that you say he refuses to pay you, you have a counterclaim against him for $400 for phones that you say he is holding hostage to paying you, and you feel that he's lost you so much money that you shouldn't have to pay him. All right. How did you two meet?
On Craigslist, Your Honor.
Okay. And so what did the Craigslist ad say?
Looking for a driver CDL license to transport and make deliveries.
Okay. And so you come in for an interview.
Yes.
And what's he say?
We spoke once, we spoke twice, then he said he's going to pick up a truck. He'll be calling me next couple days, next week or two.
Okay.
So when he called me back for the week or two, he sent me to pick up a truck out of Linden, New Jersey, Penske, South Park Avenue, picked up from the...
Wait, but before, were you hired, or
yes,
what was the deal?
Yes, ma'am, I was hired.
All right, and what was your pay supposed to be?
$1,000 a week.
Okay, and did you sign any papers or anything?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so what day were you hired?
The 28th of February.
And then what happens?
Picked the truck up from Linden, New Jersey. I brought it to the yard in Kenilworth. Then from there, he started giving me a itinerary to take and make deliveries to and from.
Okay, and how many deliveries to and from did you make?
I made like 6 or 7 runs.
Okay, and where were the runs to and from? Do you remember?
Carlsbad, New Jersey, to up Niagara Falls. I come back, I go up to somewhere local, go down to Western Virginia, Western Kentucky, then turn and go to Ohio.
Okay, so you didn't get paid the first week.
Correct.
Were you supposed to be paid weekly or bi-weekly?
Weekly, Honor.
Weekly. So
Yes.
when you didn't get paid the first week, what did you say?
I called him, we spoke about it, so I'll take you next week. So next week came, he sent me down to West Virginia, to Western Kentucky.
But why would you go to West Virginia when you're still owed money and he hasn't paid you for last week?
Because he said he was sending it over by e-check, Your Honor. E-check is like through trucking companies. You go to any truck stop, they can wire your funds within a few minutes.
Okay. All right, so what happens?
I went to Western Virginia, Western Kentucky. I picked up 2 loads, and I had to turn around and head to Ohio. I got to Ohio, Your Honor, and the truck was over. They loaded the truck. It was time for the truck to be unloaded, to head back to New Jersey. Ohio Turnpike told me there's no way in the world you're getting back on this on Ohio Turnpike because the truck is overweight, 15,000 pounds.
So you had to do what?
Take another route. I have a map right here to take another route to come back. Yeah.
What's a map?
It's a
I haven't
scenic route.
seen a map in... Oh, my gosh. That's a doily. You just put your beer on it. You have a map? What kind of truck has a map? Don't you guys have GPS?
In other words...
You brought it for me because you thought I used maps?
No, it's for me to take another alternative route. I couldn't get back on the highway, no way around.
So what'd you have to do? You went local all the way back?
Yes, through the back roads.
Back roads. So that took you a lot longer?
Yes, Your Honor.
How much longer?
18 hours.
18 hours longer. All right. And then when you got back, was he mad about how long it took?
Yes.
Was he mad about anything else?
Mad about the damaged goods and...
What damaged goods? You didn't tell me anything about damaged goods.
What happened was that when I picked up the load, Your Honor, we took them to the receiver. The receiver checked unwrapped the packages, and they spoke to him about it. Said it's not the driver's error, it's from the shipper.
How do they know?
Because they had a problem with the other shipper.
So they had another problem that came in another truck from the same merchant.
Yes.
Okay. Plus, I imagine they would know if the box was damaged.
Yes.
Was the box damaged?
No.
All right. All right, so in any event, what's he tell you about your salary at that, when he fires you?
Yes.
All right,
and
does he...
manifest.
He said, hand me your manifest.
Yes.
Which is like saying, I'm ripping your stripes.
Yes.
So you knew you were fired, and then did you say, "Where's my paychecks"?
He said, you know, he haven't gotten paid yet. He gave me a call, certain amount of time. It's been over 60 days. I haven't heard nothing from the gentleman.
And all this happened when? In March?
Yes.
Let me hear from you. What's going on? What's your version of this?
Well, pretty much my version is Roy had come to me and was looking for a position. He said he needed money for a cell phone. I took him in. I spoke to him. I said there'd be 2 days of training without pay because he portrayed himself of having more experience than he did. He didn't.
Wait, I don't understand. Back up. There'll be 2 days of training without pay.
Correct.
Okay.
And then what had happened was
What's the 2 days of training?
he would ride with another driver.
Okay.
And to learn how to use the lift gate, maneuver traffic, use the GPS, which I did present to him, which I went out and bought specially for him. And then what happened was he disappeared for a while because I had gotten him a phone, originally a phone that he needed. So he said, please, would you buy me a phone? I said, sure, I'll lay out the phone for you. I laid about $200 out. Then he said to me, my dispatcher had called the phone was disappeared. He said he couldn't find the phone. So, you don't know the story.
So you then buy him another phone?
I went and bought, I tried to be fair with this guy.
You didn't pay him for his work, so he feels you didn't try to be fair.
He didn't even do any work for me yet.
Wait, not yet. Did he just described having gone on like 6 different deliveries. Did that happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you pay him for his labor?
He was supposed to be $100 a day. I did not pay him.
Well, then where are you trying to be fair with him?
Well, I gave him the money before he even started working for me. With the phone money, I gave him phone money.
Yeah, but how fair does that make you when you didn't pay him for doing all these runs for you? You got paid. Like, why would he not get paid for working? Like, who works without getting paid?
No, it's not that he didn't get paid. The bottom line was he disappeared for days.
Okay, tell me what you mean by he disappeared for days.
He didn't call. He never got back to us on things that he delivered. I had customers screaming at me. I mean,
for what?
For no deliveries. He didn't make deliveries.
Are you referring to the time when he had to take an alternate route because you had him too heavy?
No, I didn't have him too heavy. I had a GPS working with him, and he decided to disappear, which I had no idea.
How do you do that when you have a GPS on him? How can you disappear? How can
he had an actual GPS on him.
Right, but do you track your drivers?
See, I didn't have it then. I have it now.
You have it now.
I have it now.
Yeah,
but I don't have it
you should
then.
have that.
But I have the damage report from the customer that said it was missing boxes and there was damage on it.
Okay, let me see that report.
One.
And so, did you have to pay any money to the?
No, I did not. Ma'am.
Oh,
I'm just
so missing
explaining
boxes
to you.
was whose fault? Was it his fault?
Oh yeah.
It was his fault.
Oh, definitely.
Because what?
Because you get a lock and key when you pick up from a customer. You pick up freight from one point to another
point.
point.
And did the paperwork? Did he sign paperwork that says I picked up 32 boxes, but he only delivered 31?
Right there, you could see.
What was in the boxes?
Expensive candles for ladies. Exactly.
Were you going to say cameras or something, but you're saying expensive candles?
That customer was very upset.
What was each box? What was the box that was missing was worth what?
It was probably worth $300, $200-300, because that's what they're asking me for, $300. They were exactly asking.
Did you pay it?
No, I did not.
Why not?
Because I worked it out with them.
To what?
Not pay them at all.
Oh, well then you're not damaged at all. So what's the other reason why?
He's disappeared. He disappeared
what does
numerous
that mean?
times. He basically had a truck that I rented from Penske, and he disappeared out of the 6 days.
What days did he disappear?
I don't have the exact dates, ma'am. I don't have the, Your Honor.
Don't get mad at me that you don't have the exact date. What are you mad at? What are you mad that the judge is asking you, okay, you're not paying him because he disappeared. Can you be more specific? And then you get mad at me?
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So, does the plaintiff have a right to get paid even if the defendant's unhappy with the work? What do you say?
Paid is paid. Love is love.
Yeah, okay, he's unhappy with the work. He says the work sucked.
Yes, he performed the service. He should get paid.
Even if it wasn't up to par.
Yes.
What do you say?
I mean, he did what he did, so he should get paid for it.
But what he did, suppose it was deficient. Suppose he was a crappy truck driver.
He should still get paid for his time.
That aside, that is a cool look.
Thank you.
I like it. I like it. Okay, going inside the courtroom.
Did you disappear?
No, Your Honor.
What does he mean? What do you think he means when he says that?
Your Honor, to be frank with you, I'm doing about DOT for commercial drivers. Anything we drive over 10 hours, supposed to take an 8-hour break, and it says in the back of DOT logs, he emphasized that every time we spoke on the phone. So
he would
did.
emphasize that?
Yes, he did. Make sure your
Okay.
logbook is up to date. Make sure everything's up to order.
Okay,
So
what does
anything-
that have to do with what I asked? He says you disappeared. Did you disappear?
No, Your Honor.
Other than taking longer to get, did you lose your phone or something?
No, Your Honor.
Did you not call in?
I called in every time I dropped the load off, Your Honor, or picked the load up.
Did they want you to call more often? Maybe he's like I am with my daughters, where I want updates every 30 minutes. You know, I don't know.
That is the truth.
How does anything you're saying, don't you feel a little bad? Like while I'm cross-examining you here, like don't you?
I feel bad.
Good.
But I felt bad in the beginning when I gave the money up front before he even started working
Are
with me.
you talking about that phone again?
Yes, I am talking about that phone again.
What do you think, he's supposed to work for you for a couple of trinkets and $13? The guy worked for 2 weeks picking up loads. You're really funny because in your answer to the complaint, you say, let's see, I love this. You know what I'm going to read, right?
Yeah, I know what you're going to read. I know
Of course you do. The plaintiff is suing me for $2,000 for 2 weeks of work. 2 weeks. He did 2 drives. He worked for several days tops for both jobs combined. He cost me all sorts of money in that short time. I don't know him anything. He thinks the white man is just out to take advantage of him. Okay.
That's what he said to me.
Did he say that to you?
Yes, he did say that to me.
What did he say exactly?
Just what you just said.
The white man is out to take advantage of.
I don't know. I don't know.
What did he say?
It could have been a smooth situation. It's a bunch of baloney. It could
You
have
didn't
been.
pay the guy for 2 weeks. It is a bunch of baloney.
Let me tell you something. Okay.
What do you mean I think so? Did you pay the guy?
No, I didn't pay him. No.
Where do you think this is going?
Okay, I know where it's going. I
Okay,
got you.
$2,000 verdict for the plaintiff. That's where it's going. Pay the man.
Okay.
Oh, wait. We got your counterclaim for $400. Hold on. Wait.
You're gonna break my chops. Okay.
No, I'm not, actually.
you are.
Did he pay $200 for phone? Then you lost it. Then you went. All right. Yeah, but he doesn't want your phones that you've been using, that God knows what happened to it in the meantime. What he wants is for you to pay him back. That was the original deal, was that he would pay you back, right?
Yes.
Is that right?
Correct.
Okay, so we're subtracting the $400 from that. Okay, so you win on your counterclaim.
Well, the plaintiff prevails. Mr. Weiser, the defendant's on his way out. You knew what was coming, didn't you?
Sure.
You sensed it.
Of course it did.
Of course you did. Why didn't you pay him? Then you wouldn't have to be here.
It wasn't so much the payment. It was just being, he was very sneaky about things, and I got upset about it. So that's what happened.
Okay, well, even the audience applauded when she
I
found
saw
against
that.
you. You know that.
I know.
Well, I'm sorry, but you lost today.
Yes, I did.
Okie
Thank
dokes.
you.
On your way out. Here comes Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, you feel better?
Yes, a lot better.
All right, I bet you do. You're getting your money, although you had to pay for the phones, for $1,600.
I'm happy, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Good enough. Bye-bye. Harvey?
Okay, here's the deal. If you do work for somebody and they don't pay you, most states have a labor commission. It's a state department. Call the labor commission. They can often help, and what they can do is, if somebody is wrongfully withholding wages, they can actually assess a penalty in some states. So check that out.